Carl here from Brrraaains A Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for sure. And you know what? You know what I didn't expect to read this morning when I woke up and I get my phone bleary-eyed to start scrolling through the different channels and reading the notifications that have come through while I've been asleep and see the messages. And I've got one from my wife and it's a picture message. What's this? Is it a funny meme for me to laugh about this early in the morning? No, it's a picture. It's a picture of a band's statement and a show. And it's not what I expected to see. I did not expect to see that Ithaca were calling it a day. It seems like only yesterday, probably because it bloody was literally only yesterday, that I was sitting in a van speaking with guitarist Sam. It wasn't literally, it was a few years ago. I'm being obtuse about it. But I was sitting with guitarist Sam, and we were sitting in a van outside or near the downstairs at the Dome, what was once the Boston Music Room, talking all things Ithaca. Um, Talking about They Fear Us, the album, the live shows they were on, and so much more. That interview is still available on the channel. Do go check it out. It's audio only because, of course, we were sitting in the van, but it was an absolute pleasure to do that, particularly at that stage, because it was also very fresh for me and also very new, seeing and hearing what Ithaca could do. That would be the first time I'd seen them live at that show that night, even though I've been loving They Fear Us from the point of release. It was 2022, the same year as They Fear Us was actually released. And I, like, I guess all of you as well, simply fell in love with that album. What a record that is. I am still listening to it now. In fact, upon hearing this news, I put it straight on and had a blast. Oh, so good. And long term, it will be recognized as one of the best albums from this style of music. And from that, I've also had the pleasure of seeing them live a few times. In fact, actually, the last time I saw them play live was the They Fear Us in full show at the Dome in Tufnell Park, London, which was one of my favourite shows of last year. You know that one. You were there too, right? Wallowing, supporting them, which has made it even better because I love that band. In fact, every time I've seen Ithaca play live, they brought some incredible support. Going back to 2022, Forlorn and Pupil Slicer supporting Ithaca downstairs at the Dome, the Boston Music Room. It feels like a lifetime ago, but goddamn, what an incredible time that was. What a show. What great bands that I've seen several times over since. I had so much fun, and it was such a great first experience at Ithaca. Like anybody that has ever seen them play live, you know they're immense. So, this announcement, well, initially I was kind of like, oh, okay, then bands come and go. I've kind of let it sink in now, particularly after waking up and just experiencing the day and seeing how people reacted online as well and seeing how much it meant to them. I realized I'm going to miss them. This announcement took me by complete surprise. It's funny. I was only thinking about them actually the other day, and I presumed in my head, oh, well, they're probably quiet because they're working on a new album and stuff like that. Turns out that's not quite the case. And I think the announcement took a lot of people by complete surprise. Now, the statement they put out, which you can see here in the corner, do go read it. It doesn't speak of any bad blood or any issues with the band or anything negative at all. It's simply time for Ithaca to stop, which is like, I don't know. It's cool, I guess. I mean, it's good. I'm glad there's no bad blood. I know it's unhappiness. I know it's not people splitting or someone, God forbid, what seems to be the norm today, someone in the band being a massive dickhead. It's just, hey, we had a good run. We're gonna stop because this isn't working. Like, it's not. We're not. Ithaca isn't moving forward. That kind of thing. I think that's great. But they have one more show. They have one more show. Which is taking place, and you can see in the poster, Saturday, February 8th, 2025. We'll be there finding the headlining show taking place in London at the London O2 Academy, Islington. This is going to sell out, right? This is going to sell out. As soon as I saw the venue and saw what it was like, oh my God, this is going to sell out. And tickets go on sale as of the time recording this Friday morning. It's going to be emotional. What an emotional night it's going to be. As the poster says, the hater says they couldn't do it, and they were correct. That made me laugh. They may be going, but I don't think they're going to be forgotten. And fingers crossed that all the members, like, they go on to bigger and better things, so to speak. I mean, obviously further down the line, who knows? Ithaca, I hope we never not see them again. I hope one day, you never know, we'll see them back. But for now, I just really am filled with a lot of love and appreciation for what they gave me over the last few years. In particular, that 2022 year, where I saw them live, heard the album, got to interview them, and just really fell in love with that band. Obviously, last year, the Day Furious and Full Show was simply phenomenal, one of my greatest shows of that year. But the last couple of years, I really feel like Ithaca have given me so much, and it's been a pleasure to give you what I can back. because of that, I just want to say how much I appreciate them, and I hope you do as well. Get tickets to this final show. Do it. Don't sit in it because I think it's going to sell out, but help it sell out. Let Ithaca go out with a bang. Let Ithaca go away wondering if they've made the right decision. I think that's a really important part there. Either way, it's going to be phenomenal. And yeah, going to miss them. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website where reviews, news and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, at gbhbl. Just search for gbhbl and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.